there, thanks for joining me to color. Today we're going to be coloring this adorable Stamping Bella image called Chatty Squidgy. Isn't she cute? I love her. This stamp set comes with a small and a large image and then also the sentiment. And I got the idea for this card over on the Stampin' Bella blog by DT member Jennifer D. I'm going to put a link down in the description box to her card in case you'd like to go check it out. It's really cute. She used the word love on the front of hers and did some different colors, so make sure to go over and give her some love and say hi. So I'm going to go ahead and color my entire image with Copic markers, and if you'd like to know what colors I used, I always put on the blog post a pin card. So you can go over and you can either print the pin card out or you can save it on your pin board for later use. I really recommend that because it's kind of hard to remember what colors you really like. This way they're all in one place and they're easy to find. So I'll put a link to the blog post down at the bottom of the description box in case you would like to head over and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and let you finish watching the coloring, and then I'll see you at the end when we put the card together. And we're also going to use that small image I showed you earlier to decorate the envelope, so make sure to come back or stay tuned for that. All right, so I went ahead and cut my image out, and I did go ahead and use my X-Acto knife to cut out in between the little bows there, and I made a little slit underneath the phone so we can attach a piece of string to that, since I cut the string on the image off. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put the little card together. Make sure I'm going to go, when I put the acetate on the back, I'm going in between each little section, and I'm going down the middle of the letter so that the acetate makes sure to stick onto the back. Then we're going to stick that on there, and we're going to flip it over, and the little piece of the G is also in your kit, so make sure not to lose that. It does go on there, or you can leave it off. It's totally up to you. Then we're going to go ahead and put the pink piece, and when I put that one on, I put it a little bit down from the top of the hexagon piece so that it would have a chance to, I wouldn't have to worry about it sticking over the top. Then I'm going to go ahead, I put a piece of tape around the end of my string, and I'm just going to stuff it through the little hole I made there. It'd be easier if I hadn't have tore off the little piece of wire that was on the end of my poker there, because I could have just stuck that through the hole and then threaded it through, but that's not what happened. And then I'm going to make sure that the black stripe lines up with the little black section on the phone, because that's still stamped on there, so you want to make sure that it's lined up there. Then I'm just going to tape it down. I don't care about what the back looks like. Then I'm going to quickly do a bunch of tape on the back, or foam tape here on the back. I only made it one layer, but you could do 2 layers too if you wanted to do that to make it pop up a little bit more, but you will probably have to put it in a bubble mailer to make sure it fits. When you put the foam tape on the back, you want to make sure that all the way around the sentiment is covered up so that none of the sequins fall out. So that's what that little piece there was for, was to make sure that it didn't fall out. Now I'm going to go ahead and, before I remove the tape, I should have put a little bit of embossing, the embossing buddy that you use for anti-static tool, that's what it's called, I forgot what it was called, around the edges, so I made sure that it wouldn't stick. Now I'm just piling some sequins in there to see how many are in there, and I decided it needed a little bit more, and I got crazy and dumped a bunch out. In your little kit, you're going to get a pile of these sequins, so you can pick however many you want to use in there. And then I'm going to add a little bit of foam tape to the back of my girl, and I did put double the amount under her leg because it's already popped up once on the top of the image, so I want to make sure to pop her up over the top of the hug section. So the rest of it is 1 layer, the one behind her leg is 2 layers. Then we're going to pop her on there, and I made sure the string hung off the end, and then I'm going to put some sequins around on the card to decorate it up. And after I do that, I decided that today, since it came with a small image, that we would decorate the envelope, and am going to go ahead and stamp inside with my sentiment. So we're going to do that real quick so I don't forget, and I'm using some Versamark ink for that. It's Onyx Black, so it won't bleed. And then I'm going to, I really like that one for crisp sentiments. It works out great. And then I found this Heidi Swap stencil in my stash, so I'm using some Distress Picked Raspberry ink to make some little hearts there. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Versamark ink to stamp the girl on the front of my envelope, and then I'm going to put some hearts on the front of that too. You want to make sure to leave room for your address on there, so make sure that you smush her over far enough so you'll have room for that. So anyway, I hope you had fun coloring today. If you have a question, leave me a comment down below and I'll make sure to get back to you. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the little bell next to that so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, or if I'm doing a live class, you can hop on over and join me and we can chat. So I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!